viewers, welcome to Host Media and I'm called Steven. Hey, do you know that your excitement will never get finished if only you could guess for us who is with us in the studio today.
Nasade analiko tatai, panata shikeniship, bye bye, panata saloresit, bye bye.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to Host Media. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have guessed right, then we have the hit maker here on Host Media, Rabuna Boy, or T.Manager. Is it your name?
That's all my name.
Now, who is T.Manager?
T.Manager is Rabuna Boy. Rabuna Boy is T.Manager. And most of all, my name is Taban, and that's where the word T come from.
Okay, T means Taban.
Yeah.
Very good. T.Manager, I'm one of your number one follower, number one fan. I love your song, by the way, because you inspire us so much. You tell us, the youth, that it's not easy. The life is not fair.
Right.
So I need basically to talk to you about your music, the one you first produced, the one that covers the mind and the ears of all the youths of South Sudan. Let's talk about that before we go to the rest of the thing, before we go to any other things. I want to talk about that music. That music really touched my heart. What really came to your mind? Is it God that put it in your heart, or just how did it just happen?
I mean, I would not say Rabuna is my first song that actually touched people's hearts, because I had my first album, which is Sarah album, and that album actually was composed of a lot of traditional songs, so it didn't actually sell out a lot, but I would say Rabuna actually introduced me to the nation, to be known like nationally.
Exactly.
And I was just telling my own story after I feel like things have a little bit changed for me. I'm not the same Taban they used to know. Yeah. So the song is about me, it's about what I've been through, the things I faced before I became a musician, and about life. So
Specifically, who is Taban?
Well, Taban,
How old is Taban? How old is Taban?
I think I'm turning 28 in the next 2 months. Yeah, my name is Taban Awet. I came from Lagos State.
Very good.
Yeah, that's where I belong. But I'm a South Sudanese.
South Sudanese.
Yeah.
South Sudanese. Now, tell us basically what you went through before, your education background, maybe if it is there, or all those things you went through before you entered the music.
I would say I was born an hustler, because I was young. I've never relied on my father or anything. So I always try to find my own bread, hustle. And I've been through a lot of things, like in my song Rabuna, there's a word like Anageni Dukutup, Awana Kan Kumsari. These are the things I've done all. Someone might think it is just a song and I'm trying to just make it up, but it's true story. These are the things I've done when I was young, and I went through all of that, so a lot of hard things to tell.
Education.
I mean, I finished high school, then dropped out in first year, Juba University. I was doing business administration. Yeah.
What made you drop out?
Basically, it is the year when I started to, be committed to music, and I was also admitted in Juba University. So it was really hard for me, to do the two things, music and going to school. And the worst thing was
Finances.
So I had to suspend my lectures so that I go to Egypt and be part of that concert, because I was paid a very good amount that I can't afford to lose. So I had to go to Egypt, and I suspend my lectures for 1 year, because I was thinking if I come back, I will still have enough time to go to studios, different studios, learn different kind of music. So I gave myself 1 year, thinking I'll go back definitely after that 1 year. But I think this works out. Life is hard.
Exactly.
So I got used to hustle, moving from place to place, and never got a chance to go back to school. Yeah. So that is the level of my education. So I was in first year when I dropped out.
Are you married?
I'm not married, but I'm in a serious relationship. And I have kids too.
You have kids?
Yeah. I have kids, but I'm not married.
So, but you're in a serious relationship where there's no vacancy for anyone.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell me exactly what can you tell people about your music industry, especially South Sudanese?
I mean, from the beginning, I never knew my music would, inspire a lot of people out there. I was just trying to be myself, talk about me, talk about my past, because a lot of people actually don't talk about what they have been through after success. Like when they made it, they don't want people to know their background. And I don't feel like that. I feel like it's good to share your own story with the rest of the people. And that's how I came up with the song Rabuna. So my message to all the people out there, it doesn't matter. It's okay for anyone to know where you come from, as long as you are able to change the history. The story, and everything is okay. Let people know. If your father used to be a shackle maker or whatever it is, let them know. And you are you. After all, people will define you, not where you come from. So stick into the business. Whatever you do it with love, with fashion, be committed, and that's it.
Now let's talk about music industry. You have entered the music industry, and it is you have seen the good and the bad.
Yep.
What are the good about music industry that you can tell us before we go to the bad?
The good thing about music right now is, of course, when you get the popularity, everything will be easy for you in life. Like today, if I'm going through something that I can't afford to solve, my friend, the fan, those who love music will come in and do it for me. And that's the good things about music. The good things about music also, you are the voice of voiceless people. There's a message that a lot of people want to hear. And if one person has to say it, it will not reach to a lot of people. But with music, it can reach out to a lot of people. So it's about message.
But issue about music. What can you tell us that the challenges that are there?
The challenges, a lot of challenges. You see, up to right now, the artists that has made a lot of hits over the years, but nobody has ever even bothered to hire them for a concert or for a wedding or for anything. They're still going through hard time challenges, trying by themselves to provide the recording fees, everything. So another challenge is people don't see you as responsible. This is just an artist, so it's not really important for him to know this or that. And will not even give an opportunity to share your thought with people, with other important people that think they can do something. So these are the challenges that I can, that I'm seeing.
Now, Rabuna boy, actually, T.Manager, if you look at our music industry right now, we are quite behind. Because most of our musicians goes out and make videos, and I'm not saying that one here. Now, what is really the cause of this? Can you tell us?
The thing is, most of South Sudanese don't believe investing in music is a good thing. And the artists that you see that are rocking like internationally, these are the people that people invest in their music. You spend thousands of dollars for only one video.
Imagine.
And of course that video, after it is released, that video is still going to pay that money back. And when you travel to different places, you learn new things, and you show it in your video. So people will have interest of streaming that kind of music. So the hardest part here, why our music is not going anywhere, is the support, and especially financial support. For an artist to travel to South Africa or maybe US to shoot a single music video, do you think it's really possible in South Sudan? How much is the ticket going and coming back, the accommodation?
But we can do that.
But there are people who have that money, but they are not willing to We can do it here, but we cannot do it to the quality that is expected. You know, when you watch the world-class videos, the quality is different, and even the cameras they are using. Some of the cameras hasn't even reached to places like Nigeria right now. Some of Nigerian video directors, they travel to South Africa, America to shoot all the videos. I can assure you that it is true. So those equipment, they are not here. Most of the equipments are not here. Now, our directors are not really professional. Okay? Because when you look at the directors, it is only one director that is filming the video, editing the video, doing everything. I mean, but when you go to other places, there's one person who is just going to capture everything.
Yes.
Then they leave it to another editor. So and then the editor will also take it to someone to verify it, if it is okay or not. So that work can be done by a lot of people, not only one person. And this is the same thing with our producers. The producer is a sound engineer, is the one doing everything, which is not really good. And this is why I would say that's why we are behind. But that's not the case. The case is because of the support.
Now, what is I think we have Artists Union.
Yep.
What are these Artists Union doing?
The Artists Union is there to see what is against the music industry, like what is against the whole industry. Okay, but they are not responsible for your own need as an artist. What do you need to do to brand yourself? That is your own brand. They don't really care about it. They will later care if like T.Manager is into trouble, like what happened to Lady Kola recently when she was jailed because of the song. They showed up and then they went and bailed her out. Okay, and defend her. That's the work they can do. But something to do with like promoting music is not their job. They cannot do it.
Now they can't see it, and then they see a way whereby they can train. They can come up with people that they can train.
Now
they go to this institution that are training.
Now I believe they are doing their job because when you look at now and 2 years ago, 2 years ago when you go to most of the bar, restaurants, and even the club, like nightclubs. You will rarely hear South Sudan music being played.
Which is bad.
Okay? But right now you can't go there and leave without hearing one song from South Sudan. In fact, almost like 70 or 80% of South Sudanese music being played, and that work was done by Artists Union. So I would say they are doing their job. This is really a good thing. Plus the things that they are working on to implement, you see. So, you know, it's not about music alone. You know, South Sudan is a country that is just building, you know, from the ground. And I believe all these things will fall in place as long as we are, you know, committed to what we do.
People want to sing. Let me tell you the truth.
Right.
Singing is not bad. Singing is a talent. Singing is something you can do and feed from. Right. Singing is something that you can do and become a millionaire. Right. Rick Ross is a millionaire right now.
Right.
It is true. What?
Not only him, a lot of millionaires artists.
And there's a lot of artists.
Yes.
So singing, actually, it is not something bad. Now, what will you tell our youth? What will you tell them concerning music?
You see, like, I always believe music is the hardest business someone can do because you may do it for so many years and it would not be able to pay you back, especially in South Sudan where we don't hand like on social media. Like when you look at South Sudan now, it is not monetized. Like everywhere, we're not making money on Facebook, YouTube, all these music platforms. And so if you have to benefit from your music right now, you must register from Uganda or Kenya. Okay, like me right now, when I opened my the first time I managed to, you know, distribute my music, I distributed in Uganda. And at least now it is, you know, it's paying, even if it is not that much, at least it is paying me small that I can, you know, sustain with. So
doesn't mean you have to travel out so that you can get monetized. You can monetize your music.
Because it depends on the country you're in. If your country is monetized, it's okay. Like Uganda, they don't have to go to Kenya or they don't have to go to US so that the music can be monetized. You can just monetize it in Uganda, verify your pages, and then you start making money. Simple as that.
Now, when you look at our our music industry. Let me talk about basically how we, like you, the artists, are doing. Last time I wasn't happy because we ourselves, we are not united.
Right.
Let me talk about the artists there. Totally not, because I'm following a lot of artists. I'm following this DJ Cent, Silver X, John Frog, you, Ali Juma, and so many local artists within.
Yes.
But what I come across, it is disunity among us.
Yes.
Now, what can you talk about that? What is your talk on that?
For me, I don't see ourselves like we are enemies or we don't like each other. The truth is, you see, music, like some people take it as a competition, and that's why it has result to beeping on social media, talking about this is not good. But most of the beef on social media, they do it purposely to take people attention, to take people attention so that they pay attention to them. Like when you see people like Ali Joma and John, like they don't really have a personal problem. Like if they meet now, they would fight. No, but they do it only, for the parent, to think about what is really going on, to confuse them and to keep the attention. So things to do with other beefs like for Lady Colin and maybe Quincy, that one was something different. Because when we talk about music beef, you don't have to enter someone's private life or maybe family. There's nothing like that. When we talk about music, let's talk about music. Let me say I'm better than you, I can sing better than you. If we need to battle, we battle, and that's it. You don't go insult the family on the other one. So it's not a good thing. For me, it's not a good thing. And even if they do it for attention, I would still say it is not a good thing.
I remember, this issue about beef is not good actually, because it happened even most of the Ugandan and Kenyans, artists, they in the past, in 2007 backward, they used to kill themselves.
Yes.
You see, which is very bad, and that is what we will try to at least to advise our artists, because we love you all. There's no one that is better than the other person, because you are our artists. Today I will put your song, tomorrow, or maybe at the same time after there's your T.Manager songs, I put Lady Caller like that, because I have all your songs. As long as you belong to this country.
Right.
So issue about the beef, it's not good actually. It's paining some other people outside there.
Yeah.
Now basically let's talk about T.Manager, the hit maker, the only guy in the studio right now.
Yep.
T.Manager, what will you tell us, the fan? What is next? What are we expecting from you?
To my fans out there, you should be expecting more things coming because I've been quiet. The last single I released was Lala, and since Lala up to now, I've never released any single. So I'm working on the EP, and that EP, I know right now audio doesn't have value anymore, so it's always good to do something, put out the video so that people who don't listen to the language that you use for singing should also see it. So I'm almost done. I think that the album is just 80% almost done.
Okay.
And that's what I will tell you right now. For those who are not following me, I think you should be so close now. Go follow me in all the platforms, because I'll be updating you when will I release the album.
On Twitter you are?
I'm not actually on Twitter.
Okay. Facebook and YouTube?
I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I'm T.Manager, the same name.
The same name.
And the rest of the music platform like AudioMark, Apple Music, Spotify, all this, T.Manager. Just search for T.Manager and you'll get all the songs.
T.Manager, what is your regret in music industry?
The regrets. I'm not regretting, I don't think if I'm regretting anything, because all work well for me.
You're good.
I'm good.
Great. You're wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, tell us, T.Manager, because actually we saw you last time going to Yei. You went and did a concert there. And are you expected to go anywhere else with the street in the 10th state of South Sudan within these few days?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward, to do a state tour. And the only problem is right now we have an issue of bad roads where, and as an artist, to travel, you don't travel alone. You must have your team with you.
Exactly.
And doing that at the moment where people use flight to most of the state is really costly. And if the team is not financially stable, they cannot manage to afford all this or to facilitate all the things that are needed. So hopefully next year I'll start doing a state tour. I've rejected a lot of calls from the state, especially people who wanted to pay me and go because of these insecurity issues. Sometimes we don't feel safe moving by road or even going by plane, and if you are not sure if you are going to be safe wherever you are. So, and when we tell them I have 5 people or 6 people to accompany me, now buying the ticket, the 2-way ticket for 6 people is always hard for some promoters to deal with an accommodation. So most of the time we end up disagreeing with them. But hopefully I'll do it by myself next year, even if I don't have any company from any promoters. I believe me and my team can do it for the pain and for the love, because I've been receiving a lot of calls from the state especially. Yeah.
Now let's talk about international T.Manager and the international artists. Do you have any plans with them, those in Uganda, Kenya, or any other artists for collab?
Well, collaboration always comes. It always comes because we artists sometimes I'm not a person that always plan to want to work with someone, but I believe music is about love. The more we stay together, we chill, we find ourselves in a situation where we need to do something together. I love your work, you love my work, and let's go to the studio, we chill, do something. And so hopefully one day I will also collaborate with artists, maybe from I don't look at Uganda right now as the main, it's not my main target. I know a lot of artists from South Sudan collaborate with Ugandan artists and even Kenyan. And I'm looking for something bigger than that.
Something bigger than that. Out of East Africa, not East Africa.
Yeah, I'm looking for something.
Now, let me talk about what is your target?
I mean, the target is always to win, and music has no limit. I will not say I had a limit for this. So, when I started earlier, like I told you, my first album was a lot of traditional song, which is I sang all of this song with language, which is Denka, and eventually I divert to English and Arabic, and that's why now maybe I would say like I'm known like nationally, because I always, most of my songs, especially my second album, was all Arabic songs. And so in the future, I would also love to sing in English. Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that people outside can see,
can also see and listen to
that message, because it's very important.
So
when you balance the language,
right,
you bring our traditional voice here, then you bring international voice here. You find out that you have all the branches.
The fan will start growing.
We start growing. So we really we are looking forward to that. Some people like us, we love our artists to grow. This is what we want, because we feel bad when we are welcoming other artists from outside, and then our artist is not being welcomed outside.
Right.
We don't feel okay. There's a time these artists were being mocked in Uganda. I call this.
Was it MT7 and was it Messiah MES?
Yes, that did not feel as well, because we can't mock Ugandan artists.
Yeah.
This is the truth.
You see why I was actually saying I'm not looking at Uganda. When Ugandans are really good, their music is good, and they are good singers, their production is really good, but I don't see the music that is needed like internationally in Uganda. I don't see that. Okay. And then when you look at South Sudan, for me myself, I would say South Sudan is much better than Uganda when it comes to music.
Exactly.
And then you have seen that some few songs from South Sudan that actually cross the border. There's a recent song done by this guy called, is it a Tim and Slatin Fro. The song is Don't Tell. This song, when you go to TikTok right now, the sound is being used by everyone in the world. Even Americans are using the sound.
They're using the song.
So it's a big step. Same thing with Single D with this song, Focus. It was a jam. Like everyone was using it on TikTok. So it was a big move that Uganda has never taken one day.
Which is a great thing. Can you tell us what is the best thing that has ever happened to you since you started the journey of the music industry?
A lot of good things. But one thing for sure that I can remember is the first time I received a call from my community in the US. It was like, yo, T, we heard of your songs and you know you are really talented. You are the kid that we would love to support. Though we have little, the little we have, we must give it to you. So we are going to sit down and raise some money and give it to you. I think it was 2018. So they raised money, called me the next day, and they sent me the money. I was like, is this really my money?
You are like, as if you are dreaming.
It's for the very first time I'm holding dollars, by the way.
Imagine.
Yes. I'm holding dollars that belong to me, not for someone else.
Thank you so much to all of you, the community, the T.Manager community who supported him, because this is the spirit we want. We need to support our own people. We need to support our own youth. We need to support our own artists, because this is how you will be remembered, exactly the way he has done it. He has remembered the people who actually supported him for the first time. T.Manager, let me basically talk about the support. You know, there will be people doing wedding, there will be people doing other things, advertisements, so on. How can they reach out to you?
I mean, since I started performing couple weddings and even birthday parties, and you know, when you reach out to me, when you call me, T.Manager, I need you to come and perform during this event or at my event. The team is there, my manager is there. This is something that you can discuss with my manager. And even if you don't meet our standard, because we have a standard when we say we need this kind of amount, and if you are not in a position, you know, of reporting or paying that kind of standard, then you bargain. At the end of the day, you bargain. At the end of the day, we may end up disagreeing or agreeing. So that's it.
They said disagree. Let's disagree to agree. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to reach out to T.Manager, on the description below, we are going to put his manager's details down there for in case you want to reach out for anything, any events that is taking place. We are going to provide all the detail below. Just what you have to do is to click the link and then you do whatever you want to do from there, and you will get T.Manager next to your doorstep. Now, T.Manager, let me talk to you about basically our country. This is our country. We love it. And let me tell you the truth. It is our country, and we are the same people who will change it. Either we change it through music or we change it through what it is us. And we love our president. We love our leaders, all of them. But I want to talk to you basically. Now, what will you tell actually the youths outside there? What will you tell them who are doing business, who are doing whatever they're doing? What will you tell them?
Well, I always say this and I'll say it again. To the youth of South Sudan, I will tell you to, you know, find whatever you can do, as long as it is, you know, bringing food to your table. Okay? There's no bad work. You know, there's no bad work as long as it feeds you, and you know it's accommodate you. You know it's taking care of everything that you do. It is a good work. Some of our youth always I always wonder. They want to, you know, to be in the office, you know, big position in the government, and some of them wanted to, you know, be with a high rank in the military. that's not our work. In everything, go step by step.
Yeah.
You see, when you are young, you need freedom. Even me right now, if someone has to offer me a job that I will sit from morning to evening, I can't take it.
You can't take it.
Okay?
Because you need freedom.
Because I need freedom, I need to learn more things. And there's a time where I will need to, settle with my family, take care of my kid. This is the time that I will need to work. Sit in the office, like, even if 24 hours, I don't really care because I have a family to take care of. So, but when you are, especially at your young age, try to learn more things and just do anything that can, pay your bill. Yes.
Now, if there's one thing that you would like to change in South Sudan, what will it be? If there's that one thing that you would like to change in South Sudan, what will it be?
Definitely tribalism. Yeah, because even with music right now, most of the shows that you go to, people go with interest, if someone belongs to where you come from, then people would turn up. And that's one of the things that's really affecting our music right now. Not only music, it's actually affecting the whole nation. And if we change that one thing and see ourselves as South Sudanese, not people from, Denka or whatever, Equatoria, trust me, everything will be really nice and this country will be peaceful again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our interview with one and only our hit maker, Rabuna Boy, T.Manager. Now, there's only one thing that I want to talk to you about, only the issue about tribalism. We are all South Sudanese, regardless of where you are. We have the 10 states, plus the 3 administration areas. We are all South Sudanese. So you don't need to come to my show because I'm from your tribe. Come to my show because I'm a South Sudanese. Support me because I'm your South Sudanese. Because this country belongs to you and me. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to reach to T.Manager, like I said earlier, that in the description below, we are going to put his manager details there, in case you want anything from him, advertisement, wedding, birthday, or any kind of thing, entertainment to be done by him, he will be there. Immediately you click on the link below and then you follow all the procedures. Thank you and may God bless you. Rabuna Boy.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming here.